This is BBC Radio 4. The news at 3 o'clock. NATO says there'll be no let-up in the airstrikes, despite the deaths of refugees in a bomb attack on Wednesday. During a briefing in the past hour, the NATO spokesman Jamie Shea was repeatedly pressed on the extent of the alliance's role in the bombing. Mr. Shea insisted NATO was responsible for only one attack. He said other reports of civilian casualties were for Belgrade to explain.
In one instance, we have conducted an investigation and we hit one civilian vehicle. Now, that does not mean that you should presuppose that every other instance of civilian vehicles is automatically to be laid at NATO's door. Clearly not. There is only in one instance where we have any indication of damage to a civilian vehicle, which could have resulted in civilian lives.
The UN Refugee Agency believes less than a quarter of the Kosovo Albanian population remains in the province. There's been a dramatic increase in the number of people arriving in Albania in the past 24 hours, and the government in Macedonia believes 30,000 people are heading for the country. The Education Secretary David Blunkett has reaffirmed his support for the Chief Inspector of Schools in England, Chris Woodhead, following allegations about his private life. His ex-wife has claimed he had an affair with a pupil while teaching at a school over 20 years ago. Mr. Woodhead insists the relationship began after the girl left the school. An investigation into the mysterious sinking of the trawler Gaul is to be reopened following the discovery of new evidence. 36 people died when the boat went down 25 years ago. The Russian authorities have agreed to search for the graves of 3 crewmen who were washed up on the shore. Police in Norfolk are looking for 2 youths following the discovery of 4 homemade bombs in an orchard. Controlled explosions were carried out on the bombs at Emneth near Downham Market. The Jockey Club has indefinitely suspended the rider Graham Bradley following charges of conspiracy against him. He's accused of conspiring to cheat during a 2-horse race at Warwick in November 1996. BBC Radio 4 News.